year. It's like doing a random cold case and posting it.
Hey, Tamala, you in here, Tammy? All right, we're going to go over this video, Tammy. It's actually live right now. I'm going to live stream his live stream. But did you get a chance, Tammy, to watch the video from the other day with the two brothers?
Hello and welcome. Aspects of truth often discuss elements of crime that may be
So you watched that whole video? You watched that whole video the other day, Tammy? So, yep, I agree to that one, boy. I agree to that one. All right, I'm going to pause this for a minute. We'll talk for a second. All right, I'm going to pause this for a second so we can talk. Tammy, I see you're in here. All right, so let's go back and let's talk about a little bit. Oh, there is one thing I did want to show you guys that Brian posted today. Brian posted something today that was pretty interesting in itself. Basically, they're saying that there is some new footage. There's some new footage from the Uber driver, right? There's some new footage from the Uber driver. Like, you know how some people, when they're riding in the ride share, there will be cameras in the car and outside of the car. So basically facing the person that is in the back seat, then also the driver. I'm guessing that this is one of those Ubers that had that. And the Uber driver has came forth with video of Nancy from that ride over to Annie and Tomato's house, as I'd like to call him. Tomato. You know why I call him Tomato? Cause when I was a little girl, like my grandmother, any guys that she thought were like bad guys or anything walking through the neighborhood, she would freaking throw tomatoes at them. And Tommaso, tomato, whatever. But anyways, I do want to show you guys that video. I don't know why it keeps knocking everybody out. See if I can pull that up real quick though. So I'm gonna show you guys.
Hey guys, so a couple developments today in the Nancy Guthrie search.
I
It's now
want y'all to
officially
see
day
this.
47 since Nancy Guthrie went missing all the way back on February 1st.
No,
There are
Regan,
some
I don't play
reports that
games.
remember she took an Uber.
I don't play games. No.
Actually, a recording of her inside that Uber. You know how some Ubers have like a dash cam that points out, but also a camera that points at the back seat. Apparently, this Uber had one of those, and investigators have from that night. But reportedly, it's not really significant. It doesn't really show anything that would help with the investigation, but it's just kind of interesting. The other interesting thing is I did an episode with Morgan Wright, former law enforcement, really smart guy, who went over with me step by step why he does not believe this is a burglary gone wrong. Remember, that's been one of the theories for a while. Basically, he just says burglars,
my
if something
husband has a
happened and Nancy
gaming
Guthrie
channel.
died in the house when they were there for whatever reason, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble to take her body away. That is just not something that burglars would have done. He really believes that this was a targeted abduction. Hey guys, so a couple developments
So
today.
did you hear what he
Guthrie
said,
search.
Tammy?
It's now officially
Tammy,
day
did you hear what he
47
said?
since Nancy
That the
Guthrie went
Uber
missing all the way back on
driver
February 1st.
really
There are some
believes
reports
that
that
this was
remember
a
she took an
targeted
Uber
abduction.
to her daughter Annie's house for dinner the night before she went missing. There are some new reports that there was actually a recording of her inside that Uber. You know how some Ubers have like a dash cam that points out, but also a camera that points at the back seat. Apparently, this Uber had one of those, and investigators have
Go follow him over at Philly
from
Boy
that night
Gaming Network.
but reportedly,
okay?
it's
Go
not really
follow him. Go
significant. It doesn't
subscribe
really
to his
show anything that
YouTube
would help
over
with
at
the
Philly Boy
investigation, but it's
Gaming
just kind of
Network.
interesting. The other interesting
Philly
thing
Boy
is I
with
did
an
an
I,
episode with Morgan Wright, former law enforcement, really smart guy, who went over with me step by step why he does not believe this is a burglary gone wrong. Remember, that's been one of the
you're going to
theories
hear it
for a
right
while.
now.
Basically, he just says burglars, if something happened and Nancy Guthrie died in the house when they were there for whatever reason, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble to take her body away. That is just not something that burglars would have done. He really believes that this was a targeted abduction.
Good look.
Hey
Thank
guys,
you,
so
Regan.
a couple developments
Appreciate
today
it, my
in
guy.
the Nancy Guthrie
I'll drop
search.
you a
It's now
sub
officially
too, my
day
friend.
47 since Nancy Guthrie went missing all the way back on February 1st. There are some reports that remember she took an Uber to her daughter Annie's house for dinner the night before she went missing. There are some new reports that there was actually a recording of her inside that Uber. You know how some Ubers have like a dash cam that points out, but also a camera that points at the back seat? Apparently, this Uber had one of those, and investigators
Well,
have
you
the
hear what
video
he's
of Nancy
saying?
Guthrie from that night, but reportedly it's not really
So,
significant. It doesn't really show.
all right. So, Tammy, I have a theory, Tammy.
With Morgan Wright, former law enforcement, really smart guy who went over with
So I
the theories for a while.
Are you kidding me? Okay. So I have a theory, Tammy, of course, that so a lady, I was watching JLR today, and I mean he was live for like 11, 12 hours. And what he was doing was a lot of call-ins. And a lady called in and she says that she also had, she also believes that it was Jane Doe and John Doe, and we know who they are. And she thinks that the third person, involved maybe like the cleaners, like the cleaner uppers. What's your take on that theory? And honestly, Tammy, if you download StreamYard on your phone, I can send you a link and I can add you to the stage to talk if you want. Yeah, I can send you the link right now. I'm going to try to send it to you. Copy. All right, here, Tammy, this is the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. You're going to have to copy paste it, but that's the invite link. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to do it that way. Oops, my bad. Okay, hold on. How the hell? I'll figure out a way to get it to you. Text me, Tammy, text me your email. So you think that the third person could be a cleaner upper type person then? Like the missing piece of the puzzle, the guy at the door could possibly be the cleaner upper, right? So to speak. Who's our third viewer who's just sitting by innocent bystander? I can see you in here. Talk to us. Tell us what you think. Because no, like seriously, the more I think about it, the more, and I'm leaving tarot out of it at this point, right? We could sit here, we could talk for days on the tarot side of it, Tammy. But I'm not even bringing tarot into it at this point. Because, I have my puzzle pieces. I have a lot of puzzle pieces here. Although I will say, ever since I watched, I can't ever remember that streamer's name who streamed it. But ever since I watched it, I have not read on the Hernandez brothers. Tammy, let me know if you have read on the Hernandez. That's not to say we won't pull on them tonight. I'm just saying I haven't done it yet. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about jumping on TikTok as well, but they're not really good with this discussion. I don't know, Tammy. You tell me what you think. But I do have an address here. I don't know. Let me see. Tammy, you want to jump on the live with me to talk? You can keep your camera off. Let me know, friend. Because we have an address here. 4960 East. You know what I need to have, Tammy, what I need to have Lyle do for me? I'm sure Philly could do it. He's just been busy. I need to figure out how I can stream my stream yards. I don't think the third person was the clean upper as much as she fought. It took all three of them. She might have been an old lady, but she was tough. Yeah, I agree to that, but there's a theory that they're stating, okay, here's, and this is why I say this. And I mean, and we're gonna write it all down, and then later we're gonna pull on it with the cards. But I say all this because number one, there's people that believe she never made it home that night. There's people believe she never made it home. And the reason they say that is because they're claiming that there's like 2 minutes and like 40 seconds that it took her to get in the house, right? And that Tommaso didn't help her. He didn't get out to help her. He just watched her as she went in. Now, I know one thing's for sure and two things for certain. If my husband is taking my mother home and she's 84 years old and he's going to get out, he's going to help her walk in. Okay. I mean, any man, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of an empath. I'm looking at it from the wrong angle, but that's my take on it. And that's also a lot of different people's take on it, right? There's that. Some people think she never even made it home that night, or if she did make it home that night, something happened there in that garage right then and there. You know why they're saying that why they think something happened, and you got to remember this. She had a 10 p.m. life or death dose of medication that she was scheduled to take at 10 p.m. The FBI, the investigators said that medicine was still sitting on the counter. Now, I'll tell you what, I have a brother-in-law who is on dialysis. And those things, just like she had a pacemaker for her heart, right? Those things are things it becomes clockwork. You don't forget to take that 10 o'clock medication because you may not wake up in the morning. Just like a person on dialysis doesn't forget to go to dialysis or hook up their machine, and just like a cancer patient doesn't forget to take their chemo. She would have took that 10 p.m. pill. I think she would have. That's why I started believing that the timeline is way off. Because from what I understand, she was very cognitive. She was repetitious about taking her medication. She was on point with that type of stuff. They're saying that her not taking that medication is out of the realm of the norm. And just being you know, working in the nursing field myself, diabetics don't forget to take their insulin. It just doesn't happen. Somebody with a stent in their heart with heart problems doesn't forget to take their most important dose of medicine at 10 p.m. I don't know, Tammy. What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, I think they're on to something there. And there's 7-minute drive between Annie and Tommaso's and Nancy's house. Okay. Why the need for her to take the Uber there? Have they explained why she had to take an Uber there, but then Tomato brought her home? Why did you put your 84-year-old mother in an Uber anyways? That's a question all in itself. All right, well, we're going to go over here and we're going to see what's going on. I want to say Mark the Shark is live right now, so let's see what Mark got going on. Give me a minute to pull that up.
Why?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mark the Shark is live right now. Or at least he was. We're going to see if he still is. Oh, no, but he is. All right, I got it. I really thought Mark the Shark was live, but I guess he might not be. I really thought he was. I really thought Mark was live. He might have got off just that quick. Mark the Shark is gone. Just that fast. I don't know what happened. He must have lost connection out there. He must have lost connection out there. We will see what you're still here with me. Of course, it's buffering because I'm trying to do a live stream, but that's how that goes. All right, we good now. All right. It went belly up on me. So you say it was staged. So you believe the Uber ride was staged? Yeah, it was definitely. Let's take a look at this. See, I knew he was live. He's buffering bad. He's buffering bad. Let's go back to this video. We'll go back to this video. I didn't go on TikTok yet. I'm not even on TikTok.
Title of today's live stream: Two brothers claim they know where Nancy Guthrie is. What's going on? here. How many of you have seen these guys before? So this is the first time I seen this guy's name.
It's coming. There we go.
Servando Sanchez Hernandez.
So get this, Tammy. Get
Apparently he
these
lives in Kentucky.
coordinates.
I spoke to him momentarily yesterday.
32.321
We text and on
right north
Facebook Messenger.
of 110.887 west. 47
He didn't have a whole lot to
feet
say.
below surface.
Name Ghost. So he gives some coordinates.
Composite. Then
Might
he
be
says,
easier to wrap your mind around if we can just kind of see it on the map and then we'll talk about the
humanoid?
information.
What's a humanoid? A humanoid Cat 4 hybrid. Is that like a bunker of some sort? Aries. Ex-military. And then here's, I guess, this is the location on the map, I'm guessing.
Hold on a second.
I wish I could get this damn comment off the screen, but it won't freaking go nowhere. Hide the comment. Get it out of here. Hide.
Let's do directions from there to Nancy's home. Love 11 minutes.
So it's 11 minutes from these.
So if you follow the wash all the way back to But looks like you can get closer. So this is where you would enter right here. Not over there. Forget that other one. Look, those are full-size truck tires.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm still kind of at the tail end of
So they're full
being
size.
sick. You guys know that part where it's all
Actually
clearing
drive
out.
back there. That's interesting all in itself. And this is exactly because I
Yeah,
was
so I'm
just
dealing
looking
with
it
that.
up. That's why you couldn't hear me for a minute. That is
But
exactly
yeah, if you kidnapped
the
her and you're in a
route.
vehicle, you could just drive out here, and they have manholes out here. So there's a huge
That's
sewer system running in and out of
exactly
here.
the route
I'm
that
assuming
Annie
that's whose
posted
tire
almost
tracks these are.
verbatim.
People servicing that kind of stuff.
Look at that route. I wish I could get this damn little boy off my screen. Like,
What's
I
going
don't
on,
know how
Nina?
to
Good
get
to
rid
see
of
you.
this damn little boy up on this damn screen, but he need to go.
Rock Prophet, howdy. Sherry, good evening. Damn kayaker. Those damn kayakers. Never get the notification. Make sure you hit that bell.
Tammy, are you commenting?
bell
If so,
icon.
I can't see it. I don't know.
Elizabeth, good morning. Never seen them.
I
Colleen,
can't see
I'm
any
here
of my
for it. Happy St.
comments.
Patrick's Day. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. London, big up London, Miss Dog Lover. Jolene from Cali. This is never. Carol Brock. Driving in a blue car? Don't know. Are you still on the blue Malibu with the door open, girl hanging out, screaming for help? Nano says is not connected.
Nanos is a weirdo. What do you guys think about the sheriff?
Smudger52 from the UK. Big up to the UK. Shout out to the other side of the rock. Jody Lynn, good to see you again. Top of the morning.
I wish you would get to it.
All right. We're going to bring it to you. And honestly, I'm hoping you guys have more for me. I'm going to give you everything I did. I did all my journalism. I did all my investigation. I spoke to two of the neighbors. The two that are directly here, they're both doctors.
So 2 doctors that are living there.
One is really old.
But if you look at the one house,
he's not going back there, but he said he can talk to his neighbor or a friend of his that's a little bit younger that could go back
over
there
like
and take some video for me.
here,
And then the other guy, he's much younger. He seemed busy. He was really
this
nice.
house right here.
But he didn't. He says he doesn't go back there at all. He doesn't know. He
It
can't
looks
give
like
me a
it's under
description.
construction.
And he's going out of town, so he won't be able to be helpful.
The one on the right hand side looks like it's under construction.
Both very, very nice. But the younger guy was extremely busy. I mean, what do you expect?
He
They don't
said
have
the
time
younger
for,
guy was extremely
my shit.
busy.
Both of them doctors. Good. Thank you. Appreciated the time. But what I was looking for was maybe a description of what we found when I went down there. Let me pull up my video and I'll show you the manhole. Pretty heavy cover. You're going to need a tool definitely to get that off. So give me a minute. I'm going to my YouTube channel real quick. I think that's the easiest way to do it. All right. Nancy Guthrie case, boots on the ground. Okay, here it is. So I think this is the beginning part. I think we need to go more towards the end and where I'm kind of searching the area. There it is.
See, this looks super.
And you can
sketchy.
drive back here too. And I don't think anybody's popped these manhole covers up. You can hear the water rushing down there.
Water,
So I was looking for something like this.
manholes.
I don't know if you
All
can
right,
see
let me
in
go
there.
pause this for a minute.
Well, I do hear running water.
All right, Tammy, if you're with me, how do you feel about pulling some cards on these numbers, these correspondence, this location, and these brothers? Let me know what you're thinking, Tammy. I haven't seen you in the chat in a while, so I'm not even sure you're here. The chat is so quiet. Either that or the comments aren't coming through because it kind of looks frozen on my end. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to check it out from you guys' end on my other YouTube. We'll see what's going on. All right, no, I haven't seen nothing from Tammy. All right, let me get Tammy on the phone, guys. Let me give Tammy a call. We're gonna call Tammy in on this one. Up on the spot. So,
Yeah.
Okay, what about the correspondence?
Correspondence.
All right, so the correspondence, I played back the video. The guy gave the guy on the Hernandez brother. He gave the correspondence 32.321 north, 110.887 west are the correspondence. If you put those correspondence into the address, I think you get Pretty sure the address is 4960 East Cali Guababi. It's Guebabi in the maps. I think he pulls it up in his maps.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but he's saying that that's where she's at. 47 feet. He said 47 feet under. Yeah, 47 feet under, below surface, in a humanoid category 4 hybrid. What is that? What's a
Sounds like some alien
what?
ship.
Well, what's a humanoid? What is a humanoid? Ain't that some kind of like some kind of cult or something?
Echo, what's a humanoid?
A humanoid is any non-human entity that resembles a human in form or character.
That's what I'm saying. Something not of this world. I was absolutely right. It's like something not of this world.
It's a cult type thing.
Yes. I don't know. Something about these brothers keep taking me back to them over and over again. I'm not sure why, but
Are specific social groups.
YouTube is so rough. I feel like I want to go over on TikTok.
That's fine.
All right, let's get off of here.
Thanks for
All right.
watching.
All right. Bye.